Hello guys, welcome back again to another video for my road to Pro-Am. This is something new I'm kind of trying right now. Basically, instead of worrying about videoing a lot at the event, I kind of just put GoPros on the car and then kind of set this camera up with someone who's there to video me. And then I do kind of like a recap at the end. So basically I'm going to be going through this video, and every time I feel like I should comment on something, I will comment on something. And this serves as the intro. These will probably be how the intros to these videos go now. But I feel like it just kind of makes it easier for me as focusing more on driving rather than videoing. Because I do want to get really good video, but it's very hard to do it all at once. You only know if you experience it. But hopefully I can even get better at it at some point. Maybe I'll get more comfortable and just become a lot easier for me. But for now, this is what we're going to do. And this was the first time I ever drove in the rain. It was a little rough at some points, but after the first couple runs, I got a lot more used to it. A couple of things that made it more difficult at first were, it was the first time I drove with the cage in the car. It was the first time I drove with a new seat, so I was in a new seating position that I need to adjust. Another thing is, one of the wires to the MAV sensor we think is kind of shorted somewhere. Basically, my car, you can hear in the videos, are kind of bogging down, or the car's kind of bogging down at low RPMs. You can hear it spatting a lot and everything. Basically, the wire we think is crimped or anything, because when we came to check it, when we brought the car in to check it, every time I kind of touched the wire, the car would boggle down even more, and if you messed with it enough, it would just turn off. So I taped the wire because there was tape on it that came off, and I'm guessing since it was a rainy day it may have messed with it, but I taped the wire back up and the car ran great. The thing that sucks is it ran great the last 2 laps I did, and no one was really running the oval because it was raining and it was really hard, so I just ran the skid pad. I didn't get as much driving time as I'd like to, but it's only because I kind of got mixed up with the schedule. I wasn't understanding clearly what the directions that Tyson was giving. So I missed my first option to go on the skid pad, and the way the schedule worked was it was skid pad, then you have a 45-minute break, then the oval, then another 45-minute break, and then I would have the skid pad. So I missed about 45 minutes to an hour of driving, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. It's not anyone's fault but mine. So with that, let's get started with the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. So that run you could really hear the spatting that basically caused me to not have enough power to keep drifting. So in that last turn I wasn't able to drift that last corner. Okay, so at this point I had run for the first time. I got about 3 or 4 runs in and then had a break. So I watched the A drivers tandem on the skid pad. At this point we figured out what the problem was and finally got the car to run right. basically what I learned from this event is I actually kind of like driving in the rain. I was kind of scared at first, and you can definitely see that in the video. It is a big thing with drifting that 100% commitment is key. Otherwise, if you're questioning yourself, you're just going to drive like crap and you're going to look like crap. And I personally think the first half of me driving looked like complete and utter crap. It's not until these last couple of clips that I finally started to get comfortable and confident enough to drive the way I was doing. This is only my 5th drift event here in Florida as well. Since I live here in Orlando now, it should be easier for me to do at least an event once a month. So it should get easier, but found out I like drifting in the rain for some reason. It's more challenging. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll hopefully get around to making that up-to-date video so I can show you guys what the new seat looks like, how the cage exactly looks like, and other things I've done to the car. But nonetheless, there will be an event next coming month, so expect another video for drifting. So please make sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video if you did like it. If you didn't like it anyways, tell all your family, friends, watch the video, you know the whole deal. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.